Hey guys, we're here analyzing real life scenarios caught on tape. We're going to continue where we left off with our scenario about the knife attack that happened in Israel. So let's watch it again. So here we have the second part that we want to talk about today. Last time we talked about situational awareness, how to be more aware of your surrounding. And we talked about what happened if you're being stabbed from the back and managed to turn to the attacker and to react then. Now we're going to be talking about how to defend against this knife with a common object, and how can you help your friend as a community, how to neutralize this attacker in a pretty easy move that can be very useful. Okay, so we're going to talk about using a common object as a bag, okay? So we can see that in our scenario, there were many people standing there in the bus station. And then we understand there is a knife attack going on. Our attacker, the terrorist, is stabbing one person from the back. And then we have some people and we see some bags there. So how can you use your bag? First of all, if I'm seeing the attacker coming towards me, whoop, and I'm simply throwing the bag to his face, okay? It doesn't matter if it's a bag, it's a cup of coffee, or any object you got in your hands. The moment I'm throwing the bag, boom, to the attacker's face, boom, and adding in another attack as a kick, a push kick, okay? I'm gaining back the advantage here because I'm surprising the attacker itself. Just throwing any sort of an object will make a huge difference. So I actually want to do a little experiment here, Leo. I'm going to take you to take a step back and simply to go and stab me towards the chest with the knife. Exactly. I'm not going to do nothing. I'm not going to hurt you, barely going to defend. I'm even here with the hands in my pocket. So here, Leo, you're going to go, and I'm giving you 5 times to stab me. You're taking a step back, so we have a little bit of distance, and you're stabbing me, okay? So this is stab number 2 already, okay? Number 3. Okay, and you have all the way to 5. Ah! Okay, so as you can see, I've done this experiment many times. What happened here with Leo is the moment I was screaming, throwing those keys towards his face. If it's a phone, throwing the phone towards his face. If I have nothing in my hands, even just screaming and doing such a emotion that's gonna look weird or is going to surprise the attacker, just by doing this, the attacker is going to stop. And by him stopping while I'm throwing the keys and screaming, boom, I can kick. And now I can guarantee you guys, an attacker is also someone vulnerable. Even if he's under adrenaline, the moment I'm surprising him and I'm using the element of surprise, I'm gaining back the advantage. I'm adding a kick or push kick, and I have at least more distance and an opportunity to defend myself. So this is our first concept. Using common objects. It's simply using the object. If you have a big and large object as a bag and the attacker is stabbing you, whoop, simply using the object as the defense itself. So just from here, if you're gonna be stabbing, whoop, boom, okay, I'm simply using the object, the bag. Now Leo, go with a couple of stabs. I'm here, oh, oh, oh. At least taking off the first stab and defending against the first stab, and that's gonna make a huge difference. So this is the second way. Now, after we covered using an object by throwing it or using it as an actual defense, we're jumping into our second concept. What about those other people who were there? We see that the attacker is stabbing one person and then the other. Now, a big part of self-defense is also learning how to help the community, how to help someone who is being attacked. So we can see that there is a moment when the attacker is stabbing one of those people and there are people around the attacker. So if I know and I have the confidence and I'm someone trained and I want to help someone else, there is a simple technique that we're going to show you that can definitely neutralize this attacker. So here we got Leo stabbing one person and I'm from the back. Leo, stab him, stab him. Whoop, up, whoop. Okay, so what's going on here? One more time, Leo. Leo is stabbing one of the guys. I'm coming from the back and I'm catching his whole face with the eyes. Now, Leo, if you try to stab me, right? And all of this is happening in a split of a second. The grab, boom, and this motion, of course, I'm going to create damage in the back of his neck. 7 vertebrae are here. And if I do it right away, boom, he's falling with his head towards the ground. I kick. I always pay attention. If the knife stays in his hands, I always pay attention. I'm far enough from the knife and I'm not staying here. Because here, he also got the knife. So when I'm taking him down, I'm gonna go to the other side of the knife, adding a kick, and this kick might knock him out. Some other people might have courage now to help me and neutralize the attacker. Thank you guys for joining our Krav Maga class. You guys can stay tuned and check out our Facebook and YouTube page and learn more Krav Maga tips and lessons. Thank you.